The Turbulent Life of Lady Gaga. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Hollywood Dirts, your front row seat to the untold stories of fame and fortune. Today, we're diving deep into the turbulent, raw, and powerful life of Lady Gaga, the woman behind the makeup, the meat dress, and the music that moved a generation. You know the superstar, but do you know her pain, her past, and her incredible journey to the top? Stick around. This one's emotional. From Stefani to Gaga, the birth of a star. Before she became the global phenomenon we know today, she was just Stefani Joanne Angelina Germanotta, a girl from New York with big dreams and a voice that could shatter glass. Raised in a Catholic family, Gaga grew up playing piano by age 4 and performing in open mic nights as a teenager. But her rise was far from smooth. She faced rejection from music labels who told her she was too weird and didn't fit the pop star mold. Little did they know that weirdness would one day redefine the industry. Lady Gaga's early days in the underground New York club scene shaped her artistry and image. She adopted the name Gaga, inspired by Queen's song Radio Gaga, and crafted a persona that embraced glam, grit, and a fierce refusal to conform. It was during this time she learned to channel pain into power, writing songs that would later become anthems for outcasts and dreamers alike. Her debut album, The Fame, was a cultural reset, and the world finally started paying attention, battling depression, trauma, and the dark side of fame. Behind the flashy performances and avant-garde costumes was a woman battling serious internal demons. Lady Gaga has been open about her struggles with depression, anxiety, and PTSD, all rooted in deep trauma, including being sexually assaulted at the age of 19. For years, she hid the pain behind her alter ego, using art as a shield while privately unraveling. The pressure of fame only amplified her mental health challenges. The relentless scrutiny, invasive paparazzi, and industry expectations drove her to a breaking point. Gaga revealed in interviews that there were moments she didn't even feel like a person anymore, just a product. Her 2017 Netflix documentary, Gaga, 5'2", offered an unfiltered look into her pain, revealing the physical and emotional toll of living under the spotlight. Through it all, she continued to perform, proving her resilience and strength. Chronic pain, and the fight with fibromyalgia. While many assumed Gaga's emotional struggles were her biggest challenge, she was also fighting a silent physical battle. In 2016, Gaga went public with her diagnosis of fibromyalgia, a chronic illness that causes widespread pain, fatigue, and cognitive difficulties. For someone who performs high-energy shows night after night, the diagnosis was devastating. She canceled parts of her Joanne World Tour and took breaks from the spotlight to focus on recovery. Her honesty about living with chronic pain sparked conversations worldwide and helped break down stigmas around invisible illnesses. Gaga used her platform not just to entertain, but to educate, encouraging fans to be kind, because you never know what someone is going through behind closed doors. The LGBTQ+ icon who fought for love and acceptance. Lady Gaga didn't just change pop music. She became a beacon of hope for the LGBTQ+ community. With songs like Born This Way, she created powerful anthems of self-love, equality, and empowerment. Gaga wasn't just an ally, she was a voice for millions who felt unseen, unaccepted, or unloved. Her outspoken support of marriage equality, trans rights, and mental health made her a force beyond the stage. She launched the Born This Way Foundation, focused on youth empowerment, mental wellness, and kindness. While the fame could have consumed her, Gaga used it to uplift others, especially young people struggling with identity and belonging. Her courage to be unapologetically herself inspired generations to do the same, even when it wasn't easy. From music to movies, A star is reborn. Just when people thought they'd seen all Gaga had to offer, she stunned the world by reinventing herself again, this time as a serious actress. Her role in A Star is Born, alongside Bradley Cooper, earned her an Oscar nomination for Best Actress and a win for Best Original Song with Shallow. It wasn't just acting, it was raw, real, and a reflection of her personal journey. Her performance shattered any lingering doubts about her talent. Critics praised her emotional depth, while fans connected with the vulnerable story of fame, addiction, and self-worth. Gaga didn't just play the part, she was the part. With future roles like her turn as Patrizia Reggiani in House of Gucci, she proved she could master both the mic and the movie screen. A queen reborn, strength, comeback, and legacy. Despite all the heartbreak, trauma, and battles with health and self-doubt, Lady Gaga never gave up. In fact, she came back stronger, bolder, and more unfiltered than ever. Albums like Chromatica and collaborations with legends like Tony Bennett showed her range and her refusal to be boxed into one genre or identity. She embraced both vulnerability and power, fear and fame, and built a legacy out of her pain. Lady Gaga is more than a pop icon. She's a survivor, a voice for the broken, and proof that from chaos can come beauty. Her turbulent life wasn't the end of her story, it was the foundation of it. And she continues to rise, reminding us all that no matter what you've been through, you can always be reborn. Turning pain into purpose, Gaga's lasting impact. Despite the highs and lows, Lady Gaga has become a symbol of perseverance in the face of adversity. Whether she's belting out a ballad at the Oscars or advocating for mental health on Capitol Hill, she's consistently used her voice for more than just entertainment. Gaga has turned her pain into purpose, influencing not just pop culture, but the way society talks about trauma, illness, and acceptance. Her story reminds us that fame doesn't erase suffering, but it can be a powerful platform for change when wielded with heart. Lady Gaga's life is a storm of tragedy, talent, and triumph, and she's still dancing through the rain. Which part of her story inspired you the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more untold stories from the world of fame and fortune. This is Hollywood Dirts, where we don't just watch the stars, we uncover what's hiding behind the spotlight.